So hi, this is Jim Myrick again, and part 2 of our series with Dotti Dupre, who's an enrolled tax agent. And we are going to go through and talk a little bit about the tax consequences of short sales. There's a lot of different short sales that are going on. You know what, we'll probably even drag in a little bit on foreclosures. What does that mean to somebody? So when someone does a short sale, how is the forgiveness of that additional debt handled on a tax base?
Well, it depends on the individual. The IRC section 108 says if you are insolvent at the time of forgiveness of debt. So what is insolvent? Insolvent, we put all your assets on one side of the paper and that equals a number. And then on the other side we put all your indebtedness. And if your indebtedness outweighs what you actually own, the IRS considers you insolvent to the extent of the forgiveness of debt. Yes, that goes on your tax return, and if you're not insolvent, that is totally taxable. If you are insolvent, it goes on your tax return, but you're able to cite the IRC section 108 and ask for, this is not taxable because here is my debt and here is my assets.
So there's a big dependency on what your net worth is at the time and what your income and things like that are at the time.
Very much so.
Okay, so it's not a blanket forgiveness of debt. It's not that it has to do with
normally
conditions.
I will have my clients pull their credit reports immediately so we can begin to see all their debt, in real time. And then, of course, right now, most homes are so far underwater that when you put the value of the home on one side, that's very small compared to the debt of the loan, which is probably twice as much.
Right.
So most people are insolvent.
Right.
It's those that have maybe rental properties that they've owned for 15, 20 years that actually have equity.
Now, do 401ks and retirement things, they go into that as well?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you heard it here, is that before you start making a personal judgment call on that there's all forgiveness of debt on short sales, you want to talk to a tax professional, and at the end of this video you're going to see Dotti's information, and she's there to answer any questions. And I want to thank you for watching our videos, and don't forget to subscribe to our blog site.
Oh, thanks, Jim.